Aloha, everybody. Welcome back to the 19-Day Feast Pages for Kids, Lionhearts from the Time of the Bab, audio story. For issue 9, the story is called The Station of Quddús. As we remember from last month, Quddús was on pilgrimage with the Bab and Mubarak. And when Quddús left the company of the Bab, word was spreading throughout Persia that the Bab claimed to be the first of the two promised ones. Soon, the Bab's followers would be plunged into an ocean of tribulation. They would be arrested, imprisoned, or even martyred for their faith. Quddús and all of the Babis would need even greater courage than they had already shown. They would need greater resolution to perform heroic acts too. The Bab comforted his followers with the promise that they would be with him in the next world, and that while still in this world, angels and forces of heaven would come to their aid. The hosts of the unseen will hasten forth to assist you and will proclaim to all the world your heroism and glory, the Bab. Let's take a pause for some Lionheart questions. You can always stop after the question and think about the answers, talk about it, or even go back and read the story again. So number 1, what news was spreading throughout Persia? Number 2, why did the Babis have to be brave? Number 3, how did the Bab comfort his followers? Good job on those questions. Quddús was prepared to accept any trouble. He returned to Shiraz carrying specific instructions for Mullah Sadiq. He also carried some of the Bab's writings. First, Quddús went to see the Bab's uncle, Sayyid Ali. At once, the Bab's uncle believed that the Bab was the promised one. How exciting. Next, Quddús met with Mullah Sadiq. Even though he was old and frail, he had a special job in Shiraz. 5 times a day, he would climb to the top of the mosque and chant the call to prayer for all the Muslims in the area. Quddús brought Mullah Sadiq the Bab's special instructions. He asked that Mullah Sadiq would add words to his call to prayer. The next time Mullah Sadiq climbed the tower, he chanted the call. Then he added the words of the Bab. He whose name is the Bab is the servant of the remnant of God. Remnant of God is another name for he whom God shall make manifest. This meant that the Bab was the first of the two promised ones. The clergy and the people of Islam were challenged with this announcement. As the new words rang out, there was an uproar. One of the mullahs called for the traitors to be arrested. Soon the local authorities learned that Mullah Sadiq was influenced by Quddús, a follower of the Bab. The governor of Shiraz ordered the arrest of the Babis. When Quddús, Mullah Sadiq, and another Babi came before him, they did not hide their beliefs. They bravely told the governor of their new faith. The governor was furious and ordered the Babis to be tortured. Their beards were burned, and they were pulled by ropes like animals through the streets of Shiraz. No one came to help them. They were thrown out of the city and told that they would be killed if they returned. That is really sad. But Quddús and the others forgave their enemies. They each continued to travel separately and share the teachings of the Bab. Soon Quddús was home in Barfaroush, a city near the Caspian Sea in the province of Mazandaran. There he would meet with Mullah Hussein, who had been asked by the Bab to find God's hidden treasure. I wonder what is God's hidden treasure? Mullah Hussein read some of the manuscripts that Quddús had written. It was then that he realized that Quddús was the hidden treasure. He exclaimed, "The hidden treasure of which the Bab has spoken now lies unveiled before my eyes. Its light has dispelled the gloom of perplexity and doubt. My master's splendor and the revelation of his might stand manifest before me. I have found in Mazandaran the reflection of his glory." Quddús has been referred to by Bahá'u'lláh as holding a rank second to none except that of the Bab himself. What a treasure is Quddús. Quddús's hometown of Barfaroush is now called Babol, and it's located northeast of Tehran, about 20 kilometers south of the Caspian Sea, just north of those mountains shown on the Lionhearts map. The word is not written on the map, but now you know kind of where it is. Stay tuned for next month. We have a special Lionheart. Can you tell us who it is? We hope you enjoyed this month's issue. Each monthly issue contains a story and questions, a coloring page, Jim's Kids Talk featuring Dorothy and Sue, and Faisy and Olinga, as well as word games, arts and crafts, a mini storybook, snacks, music suggestions, and a fun quotation. So happy to spend time with you this month, and we look forward to seeing you next month. Bye!